What if your AI assistant wasn't just another chat window? What if it was a single, powerful mind that worked just for you, privately, across every single app you use, every single day? Well, that's exactly the idea we're digging into.
I bet you've felt this before, right? Does your AI feel kind of trapped? Is that amazing assistant you're using just stuck inside one browser tab, totally cut off from the rest of your digital life? It's a huge frustration, and it's the exact problem we're going to talk about. So, on the one hand, you've got what most of us have today. The AI is siloed in its own little app, all your data is sitting on some company's server, and it can barely talk to any of your other tools. But then, look at the other side. This is the dream, isn't it? A truly personal AI. It's available everywhere, it's self-hosted, so it's completely private, and it's deeply, deeply integrated into how you work.
Well, that dream has a name, and it's OpenClaw. Now, here's the thing you gotta get. This isn't just another chatbot. The people who made it call it an AI gateway. Think of it less as the AI's brain and more like the central nervous system that connects that brain to, well, everything else.
So what in the world is a self-hosted gateway? It sounds a little technical, but the idea is actually super simple. It's like a central command center that you, and only you, control. It's one piece of software that you run on your own computer, and its whole job is to be the bridge between all your different chat apps and whatever AI model you want to use. You're in complete control. And this chart shows you exactly how it works. See, on the left, you've got all your apps. WhatsApp, Slack, Discord, you name it. On the far right, you've got your AI model of choice. And OpenClaw, it just sits right there in the middle, playing traffic cop. It grabs a message from any app, shoots it over to your AI, gets the response, and sends it right back where it came from. Simple as that. The whole project is really built on these four big ideas. First, it's self-hosted. That means it runs on your machine by your rules. Second, it's multi-channel, so one single gateway handles all your apps. Third, and this is super important, it's agent native. It was built from day one for modern AIs that can actually use tools and remember things. And last but not least, it's totally open source. Okay, so that's the architecture, right? A private gateway bringing all your channels together. Now for the really exciting part. What can you actually do once you've busted your AI out of that browser tab? Just how many channels are we talking about here? This number, it kind of says it all. We are talking about over 20 different messaging platforms that can all plug into your one single AI assistant. And look, we're not talking about some obscure apps nobody uses. These are the heavy hitters: WhatsApp, Slack, Telegram, Discord, even iMessage and Microsoft Teams. The whole idea is to bring the AI to where you already are instead of forcing you to go to some new app. And this is so much more than just text. Your assistant can basically see, hear, and speak. You can toss it images, audio files, documents, and it can respond right back. It can listen to your voice notes and type them out, or even talk back to you using a text-to-speech voice. And this is where it stops being a chatbot and becomes a real power tool. You can give your AI legs. It can search the web for you, it can automate things in a web browser, it can even run tasks on a schedule. It's not just a chat partner anymore, it's a genuine assistant that can do things. All right, I know what you're thinking. A self-hosted, multi-channel gateway with browser automation, that's gotta be a total nightmare to set up, right? Well, apparently not. The developers really focused on making this easy to get going. Let's see what it takes. The whole thing is basically a 4-step process. You install it with just one command in your terminal. You run a little 2-minute setup wizard to plug in your AI model. You double check that it's running, and that's it. You're ready to start chatting. The whole setup is done. And hey, don't just take my word for it. This quote from a review pretty much sums it up. The idea that you can go from zero to a fully working, self-hosted AI assistant in about 5 minutes, that is, without a doubt, one of its killer features. So let's just pull back for a second. We've seen how OpenClaw is built and what it can do. But the most important thing, the entire philosophy driving this whole project, really boils down to one simple, powerful idea. And this, right here, this is the whole point. Because you host the gateway, you control the hardware. Your secret API keys for things like OpenAI, they never leave your computer. Your entire conversation history, it stays local and private. This is what it means to have an AI that actually, truly belongs to you. So I'll just leave you with this question to think about. Once your AI is completely unleashed, integrated into every app you use, with the power to use tools and browse the web, and all of it under your complete control, what could you build if your AI truly, and I mean truly, worked for you?